Hi, Coach Chris, Coach Diego from Kaizen Jiu-Jitsu. This is video number 4 in our Jiu-Jitsu movement series. We're going to work on 4 movements today, and then we'll show you the flow, how they go together. Today's really special because we're going to be able to do a 2-person flow if you have a partner to work with at open mat or even at your house, to be able to work these together in a continuous cycle. So we'll show you that in a little bit. But let's start with our first movement. So we're going to start with our most basic movement, the shrimp. So my elbows are in, I post my foot out, turn onto my side, weights in the foot and in the shoulder, and I use that to lift my butt up and send my butt back. Now I engage my feet again, post, shrimp. Post, shrimp. One more time, post, shrimp. Great. Our next movement is going to be called threading the needle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bridge, and then once my hips are up, I'm going to take, in this case, my right leg, and I'm going to go underneath my left leg so that my knees come to the mat, and then I'll be in a kneeling position. We do that on the other side. I bridge, and I take my leg underneath my other leg and come to my knees. Threading the needle. Our next movement is going to come right here from our knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to place one leg up. Our elbow's going to go to the sky. And I'm going to sit out. This movement is called the sit out. I'm going to shoot my leg through while looking up and then turn. Now I'm going to pick the other leg up, hand on the mat, elbow to the sky, shoot the leg through, and then turn. So that movement is the sit out. Our final movement is going to be our high leg movement. So right here with one knee up in a good combat base, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my knee. At the same time, I'm going to bring my elbow on the same side to the mat. Now, this back leg is going to go high leg over, plant, and then I'm just going to bring myself back. Now this knee is up. This is going to drop, elbow's going to drop, my high leg, and I go back. So now how are all these going to work in a grappling situation? Diego has me in side control. And as he has me in side control, I don't necessarily feel his arm over here. So my first attempt is I'm going to try to shrimp. So when I try to make my shrimp movement and move my hip out, he blocks me. I can't make the shrimp movement to get back to guard. So now my hand's going to come underneath. And now I'm going to thread the needle, come up to my knees. Now that I'm up to my knees, I'm going to post my leg, send my elbow to the sky, sit through. What Diego's going to do, because I'm about to take his back, he's going to roll over this shoulder. As he does, I come into his open guard with my high leg pass ready. Now I just landed in side control. This one. Now that I landed in side control, I come up. Diego tries to shrimp. I block his hip. So he comes underneath. He threads the needle. He does the sit out. I feel him coming. I roll. He now high leg passes. And then he comes into side control. And we go on and on for infinity. All right? Or until we get tired. So, I think that flow is pretty obvious, so I won't go back through and show you that. If you're working at home by yourself, what I suggest is doing each of the movements 10 times each, then doing the flow, putting all 4 movements together, visualizing the scenario that I just gave you. If you're working with a partner, obviously you saw just by adding that shoulder roll, you can create a continuous flow of movement to simulate a sparring situation. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon.